Hello everyone, it's Toni and I am getting ready for my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. And since I always have lots of guests over and quite a few formal tables to decorate, I like to save money. So I want to show you how I use this year's great Dollar Tree finds to help me create this beautiful table setting for Thanksgiving. Now the first thing I found in Dollar Tree that I was really excited about were these chargers. Now these are really thick, heavy chargers in a bronzy gold color. I picked up 6 of these for each of my tables. And of course I picked up some fall flowers and bouquets for my centerpiece and to decorate my table. And look at this, Dollar Tree had these rose gold and gold mercury glass candle vaults. So I got 2 of each for my table, along with 2 glass candlestick holders. I was really very surprised to find these really pretty cut crystal looking glasses and tumblers at Dollar Tree. I picked up 6 glasses and 3 tumblers. I also grabbed 4 white table runners and 4 rows of burlap ribbon to make a large table runner. I picked up fall garland, gold ribbon, and Dollar Tree even had little bags of pine cones. And look what I found tucked away in the linen section. Now these are pillowcases, but to me they really look like satin napkins. So I bought 3 gold and 3 burgundy. And lastly I picked up floor foam and super glue fix-all adhesive. Okay, let's start by assembling some pieces for my centerpiece. I'm going to make 2 different size candle holders, one by using a fix-all super glue to glue the candle vault on top of an upside down tumbler, and the other size by gluing the candle vault on top of the candlestick holder. Oh, and you might want to use gloves when you're using this glue. But I will be making 2 short candlestick holders in gold and 2 tall candlestick holders in rose gold. And you want to make sure these are completely centered. Turn it around to make sure it's centered on all sides. And to make my centerpiece face, I am going to glue one of the tall glasses onto one of the upside down cut tumblers. Now let's just let those pieces sit and dry for a few hours while we go work on the table runner. Now since one Dollar Tree table runner isn't long enough to cover the length of my table, and I also want this to be pretty wide, I'm using 4. I'm using 2 and I'm overlapping those to cover the length of my table and hang over a little, and I'm putting 2 more right next to it to make it nice and wide. I want to tack these 2 pieces together, or these 4 pieces together, and so I slipped a piece of paper towel, a roll of paper towel underneath, and you could use fabric glue or sew it if you like, but the fabric glue wasn't working well for me, so I'm just going to use a little hot glue and put some beads across the center to keep it together. By the way, my table runner hangs over a lot more than you see here. I pushed everything up just so I could start gluing it right at the end where it starts. But I have about 2 or 3 inches where it hangs over from the edge of the table. After the whole center is tacked together, you're going to take a whole spool of burlap ribbon and you're going to let it hang over the edge a little, and you're going to glue that down to the center on each side of the ribbon. I'm putting just a little glue on the edges so that you can't see the beads of glue. After the center is done, I'm attaching ribbon to the right side and the left side of the runner. Now I'm going to take the excess ribbon that's hanging over the edge and loop that over and attach it to the back of the runner. And I'm doing this to all 6 end pieces. So it should look like this on each end. So I'm going to take one more roll of burlap ribbon and I'm going to Pull it out completely and fold it in half and cut it in half so that I have 2 equal pieces. On each end, I'm going to pull the ribbon through the loops that I just made, and I'm going to gather it together with a loose tie. So that it looks like this. Now let's go back to my centerpieces. Looks like everything's dry, so I want to put together a floral arrangement. Let's just cut a piece of floral foam into 1/4, and I am going to stick that right at the top of my glass vase. But first, I think I'm going to put some gold ribbon at the bottom of the glass just so that it kind of mimics the other gold pieces and you won't see the stems from the plants. Now I'm going to take my fall flowers, and with my wire cutting pliers, I'm going to cut the stems individually. And I am going to start with the fall leaves, and I'm going to place those in on the ends and sort of bend them downward so that they're flowing over the edge of the vase. And now I'll just go around and add the rest of the fall flowers. And a couple of pine cones. Now I think I used about 9 or 10 pieces for this bouquet, so this whole centerpiece with the vase cost about $12. Now before I brought this to the table, I decided to put a little moss around the top and take the gold ribbon out of the glass and wrap the bouquet in burlap ribbon, because I think this will just look better inside the glass. Now I'm going to place my flowers right in the center of the table, and on each side of the floral arrangements I have my tall and short mercury glass candle holders with a candlestick in the center of those two. Next I'll add a row of fall garland, a few pieces of pine cones, and some pumpkin squash I got from the farmer's market. For my place setting, I'm putting down my Dollar Tree charger plate, a Dollar Tree white plate, and I'll be placing my napkins on top. For my napkins, I'm using these Dollar Tree silky pillowcases. If you like, you can close the opening of the pillowcases by sewing it or using fabric glue, just to make it look more like a napkin, but you don't have to. The most important thing is you want to iron and fold these in the shape of a napkin. I'll be alternating 3 gold and 3 burgundy on my plates. To make my napkin rings, I'm using burgundy flowers and some fall leaves. And I'm going to cut a piece from a fall leaf and a stem from the flower. And I'm going to cut that about 1 inch or 2, and I'm going to twist the stems together and place that in the center of the napkin. Now I'm going to cut a 25-inch piece of gold ribbon, and I'm going to center that around the napkin and take my flower and place it where the center would be, and then I'm going to tie the ribbon around the stem of the flower. Then I'm going to bend that stem up and twist it around the head of the flower. Now I can use a ribbon with a flower to tie a bow in the middle of the napkin. For my burgundy napkins, I'm doing the same thing except I'm using orange flowers instead. Now to finish this off, I'll just place my silverware and my cut crystal Dollar Tree glasses and light my candles. And I have a beautiful Thanksgiving table setting. I have some exciting news. I've taken all of your favorite Your House or Home projects from the first few years and combined them all into one beautiful step-by-step project guide. Voila! It's called Your House or Home Book of Elegant Home Crafts. Volume 1 in this series is 40 projects with beautiful full-color images and instructions for everything from home decor to wedding projects. And I included all of my coffee filter flowers along with coffee filter petal templates. This book will be the perfect hands-on guide for all of your projects and the perfect gift for your favorite crafter. Available right now on Amazon in paperback and ebooks. And look for the hardcover coffee table edition, available on November 20th, 2018. Click on the link above to get your copies. Follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Snapchat at Your House of Home and Your House of Home TV for daily home, food, and gardening tips.